Hello, Debbie here. Welcome back to Barossa Valley Crafts. So here's a card that I've made. Now, as far as I'm aware, I have not seen this design anywhere. So hopefully this is a first for everybody to see this. I've called it the base station card because when I put it together, I thought it looks very Star Trek-y. But then I called it base station because it can be a base to make anything that you like as well. So it's a base station, I guess. It makes sense. Anyway, let me show you, enough talking. So when I did it, I've done it two ways. So this is the first way. So when you open it up, you then flip these up. So it would look like that from the top and that from the front. And when I showed it to my husband, he said it needs something different. So I tried it again, and this time it looks like that from the front, and these ones will flop down. So it looks like that from the top and that from the front. So you can see it sort of looks a bit Star Trek-y with the shape of it, hence the decoration's very outer space type thing. Anyway, let me show you. We're going to make this one and I'll show you how I have done it. So to start off with, you need 4 pieces that are 3.5 by 3.5 inches or 83 by 83 millimeters, and we're going to cut them all diagonally. So if you've got a ruler and a craft knife, just line it up from one corner to the other and cut them all diagonally like so. Whoops, I didn't quite get that one properly. There we go. So that's 4 of those. So just again, they are 3.5 by 3.5 inches or 83 by 83 millimeters. So I've already cut the others up ready, so I'll just pop them aside. Now this is the inside, so these 2 pieces in here, so you need 2 of those, 4 3/4 by 4 3/4 inches or 122 by 122 millimeters. And for the front of the card, so that's this piece here. So we're going to have a matte layer that is 4 3/4 by 4 3/4 inches or about 120 by 120 millimeters. So that'll be the matte layer. The top layer is 4.5 by 4.5 inches or about 115 by 115 millimeters, and that will go on the front there. So the base card is 10 by 5 inches, so I'm pretty sure that's what I did it as. So 10 by 5, so folded in half will make a 5 by 5 card. And this is this piece here. So this is how we're going to make this inner piece. So it's 7 by 7 inches per cardstock or 178 by 178 millimeters. So to start off with, going to score it at the halfway mark on each side. So at 3.5 inches, so if you put a little mark there with a pencil at 3.5 and 3.5 inches there, and then again on each side, and then score between those 2 marks. So that'll give you a cross on the card. Then diagonally score from one corner to the other, like so, and then we're going to cut from one corner to the other. Now if you've, again, a ruler and a blade, you can cut it, or if you have a cutting board, so we just line up the two corners. Can you see that one? I'm not sure. So I've got the top corner lined up here. So this is my cut line with the cut line on the bottom, and I'll just cut that through. So that'll give you two triangle pieces. Now we're going to do a heel fold on the line through there. So you have like so, and then on the other score line, folding it up to give you the other triangles, and flip it over and do the same to the other side. And then do the same on the other piece. So a heel fold on the center line, and then folding back, so doing valley folds on the other two. So what's going to happen is, with the two pieces, they are going to be attached together like so. So what we're going to do before we do that, we will attach all the little triangle pieces. So you can see there that these will all attach like so. And then these ones will go here, and then the last two will go on the back here. So I haven't done any of these before starting the tutorial, so we'll do them all now. So I'm going to use Turbo Tacky Glue to stick all these on. So just, you're not going to put anything on those two. So we'll just attach some glue. Now, the papers I've used here, I actually got from a place called Spotlight in Australia, and it was the Crafter's Choice Galaxy papers. So it's a 12 by 12 pad, and there's lots of cut-out pieces you can add, which I've cut out some pieces that we're going to use to decorate the card with. So I'll just pop all these on. While I'm doing this, I'll just let you know that I do have a couple of Facebook groups. One's called Cardmaking for Beginners and Beyond. The other one is called Barossa Valley Crafts. And if you'd like to come and join us, you're more than welcome to come and share your crafty creations. We're not limited to brands, so you can use any brand you like. So I'll add the link in the description to the Facebook pages. Okay, and bit of gluing and a bit of sticking to do, but I think the end result's worth it. I'll be very disappointed if I find that this has already been done before, but never mind. It's very hard to try and create a design that hasn't already been done. Now that is going to stick there, so these two pieces. You can probably put more glue on than I am. I'm just doing it very quickly for the tutorial. If you prefer, you can use double-sided tape. It's whatever your preference is. Oops. Okay, so now we will attach these two together. Probably need a bit more glue on that piece. got it. Now put some glue around here. Don't actually put any glue on the top there, otherwise it'll go all funny when you try and fold it. And we'll put those two there. So that's now the base done for the inside. Here we go. So now we'll do the other card base. So I'm going to put the matte card on the front. So this can be done, of course, like any cards. You just decorate them to suit any occasion that you're going to give it for. Be it Christmas, birthdays, anniversaries. I think this theme would be great for someone that loves the galaxy and outer space. Okay, now from that book of papers, I've cut this out and I'm going to pop that on the front. And again, like anything, you can decorate as much or as little as you like. Some people like to do them clean and simple. Other people like to have them really busy. So each to their own. Now these two are going to go in here. So just line those up and pop them in. This glue doesn't actually have a lot of wiggle space, so you need to get them into place pretty quick. And this one. Okay. So now, when it comes to putting in this piece, so it's going to be like so it'll open up and they will flop down. Don't try and put this in straight. It has to be on an angle. So lining that up with the center approximately about there. So I'm going to now close that over. I'm going to use a different glue here. I'm going to use where are we? I'm going to use this 450 glue because it's got a bit of wiggle space for me to be able to get it into line exactly where I want it. I didn't clean it last time I used it. It's got dry glue on it. Okay, so I'm going to pop some glue on here. Again, try not to get it too close to the edges, otherwise it'll ooze out. Now, don't have this part right on the centre line. You need a little bit of space to allow for it to be able to fold over. So I'll push that down. And then close it over and do the other side. Close that over. And on the back here, you can put your greetings on the back if you didn't want to do it inside. So there we have it. So that's the base of the card done. So now it's just a matter of decorating it. So again, from that book of papers, I have cut out some bits and pieces. And we're just going to stick those on there. And now this time I'm going to use Couture Creations All-Purpose Glue because it's got this nice little fine tip on it, which is an extra. You can buy these separately and then you add them to any glues you like. And we'll just work out decorations now. So maybe we'll put him there. A bit of a spaceman. And I'll pop that one on this side. So, oops, like I say, you can decorate as much or as little as you like. I'll just pop this one down here. And then I've cut some little spacemen. I'm just going to scatter them around, floating around in space. A little bit fiddly. I guess when you're decorating it, you need to take care that you're not going to have anything when it's folded over that will come outside the card base. And 2 to go. One more. And then we'll add a happy birthday. There we go. I'll just pop some more glue on his arms maybe. I don't think I'll put actually any on there. Some there. Bit there. That's better. Now he's down there. Don't want him floating away. Okay. So there's the card base. So there he is from the front and from the top. Now, happy birthday. Where should we add happy birthday? Maybe I'll put that on the front. So what I'm going to do here, I've just got some happy birthday stickers and I've peeled off the big sheet, like the backing sheet, and just using some sticky tape, I'm just going to take the worst of the sticky off on my jumper, and then we're going to pick up the happy birthday. I found when you're pulling these off, they tend to go all distorted and don't stay nice and straight. So doing it this way, at least it will keep it straight. So now we're going to pick that up onto the tape. You just need a low-tack tape to do what I'm doing. And then we're going to put happy birthday down here. So we'll rub that on. Now in theory, that should stay there. There we go, and it's nice and straight. Easy done. So that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this. And yeah, hey, if you want to come to the Facebook page and show us what you've done and your take on this, that would be awesome. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do give me the thumbs up. And we'll catch you next time. Bye.